with the love reading for Pisces for the first 2 weeks of October, October 1st through the 15th. Love reading. I'm really excited to be offering videos now on YouTube. And if this video doesn't resonate with you, you can always check out your moon or your rising sign. You can also contact me for a personal reading. The information's down below as well as the decks that I'm using. Let's see, Pisces. How's it going in early October? I'm a Pisces, so I'm curious to know too. Spirit of love and light and the loving energy that connects us all, please bring insight into Pisces' love life for the first 2 weeks of October in 2017. What can Pisces expect? What should they be aware of? What are the warnings, pitfalls, things we need to work on? Please give us insight and clarity. One more. All right, Pisces. Here we go. I'm so sorry that I don't have it set up so that you can see the cards, but I will hold them up. I just have a full house tonight and I had to make do. So I'm making do. Okay. Yikes. Okay, Pisces. So before I started, I did pull an energy card. And you got man holding heart, which is great. It can mean man coming in. It can also mean, if you are a male, you know that this is a really opportune time to be working on love and family. I think for both the sexes, probably. I know it's definitely been a transformational season for me. All right, so to start, you have the Four of Wands in reverse, which could mean it's just not time to celebrate yet. There's still work to be done. It can mean you're coming out of a season where it seemed like something worth celebrating was happening and it just hasn't quite panned out. Then you move into the Three of Pentacles, so teamwork. You've got the Father of Wands in reverse, so you could definitely be dealing with either an older fire sign or there's a lack of passion right now. You also have the Mother of Swords in reverse, so you could be dealing with an air sign. Or there could also be a lack of communication right now, and you have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So, feeling things are not as stable as you would have hoped, not as stable as you were hoping they would be right now. I'm going to pull some clarifiers. Seems like, I don't know, so many Pisces readings that I have been listening to over the past few months, they've been so career focused, and just it's like this is such a huge time of growth and a time to like really branch out when it comes to like spiritual growth and financial growth, and not so much love. And it really seems like this reading is kind of going that way as well. Okay, so we've got the man with the heart, though. The man holding a heart, which is a good sign. You know, it does indicate love coming in. And also just growing in Pisces, your capacity to love. How to love your family, your friends, and any potential lovers. To clarify that, you have the Seven of Pentacles and the Fool in reverse. And what I'm feeling with all of this together is trust. You know, this is a season for planting seeds, and to kind of be steadfast in what you started and hold on to your belief, what you know is true, that you are lovable, that love is coming in, that the love in your current relationships is going to be manifested and grow. To keep planting those seeds, keep working on loving yourself, learning how to properly love yourself and properly love others, so that it's, you know, at a high vibration and it's not a desperate, needy energy. I heard a great quote today that needy is creepy. But that, you know, you're not trying to get things from people to satisfy you, but that you're fully satisfied in yourself. I feel like this Fool is a warning of like you've been on a journey. This isn't a new journey. You've been on a journey, and to just be cautious as you are as you continue down this path, and don't get distracted, because the work you've been doing has been very important. This has been a transformational season for Pisces, for everybody really, with the eclipses, but you know, I can speak from experience from a Pisces. So to clarify this, it's not a time to celebrate yet. You got the Magician, which I think just further confirms like what I'm saying. This is a season of great manifestation, you know, and you need to not look for like the rewards and the party and the celebrating yet, but you need to like laser beam focus on what is it you want. What are you trying to manifest in your life? The kind of love, the kind of career, the kind of money, the kind of relationship, not only, you know, with a lover, but or husband or boyfriend, wife, girlfriend, but your life relationships, and really begin to claim that energy as your own to start right now. We have, you know, the teamwork card. Looks like, you know, you're not going it alone. You have people around you to help you. And then you have the Son of Swords in reverse. So again, you could be dealing with an air sign. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and both the air signs are in reverse. So maybe you've been waiting for contact and you haven't heard anything. This air sign may not be the one that's serving you during the season. You know, it kind of looks like they're on their way out. You're still kind of going over these mountains, your journey, and this air sign is not wanting to help carry you or lighten the load at all. I don't know, you come across people like that sometimes, where they almost like go out of their way. They actually like put more energy in not being helpful because they're, you know, so focused on themselves that they can't help. So be wary of any air signs that might be coming in, because it looks like they're going right back out and they're really not worth the distraction right now. Also be careful of your communications, you know, make sure, I know, you know, when you're going through transformation and things are, you know, just everything's kind of been, the soil has been tilled, everything's like pulled up, and, you know, things are getting planted, and it sometimes can look a little messy until, you know, the beautiful garden begins to grow, and it becomes very clear what the work was leading towards. Not a lot of people can handle the messy parts. So that might be why you need to rely on your stable, true, trusted friends right now, the ones who have stood by your side in the good and bad, and don't let your own communications or other people's communications that are negative pull you off track, because you do have the Three of Swords here. So more air energy, and of course that's heartbreak. If you are in a third party situation with an air sign, they might be on their way out, and that might be what's headed towards the heartache. Then you have the Father of Wands in reverse with our lovely phallic Seven of Wands in reverse. So if there has been a fire sign in your life coming in to your life, it looks like the energy's kind of shady, you know, like they seem passionate and everything, but again, it's not pushing you toward your goal of, you know, self-love, self-enlightenment, self-fulfillment. You know, it's time, Pisces. It's time to rise up and be who you are created to be. And for too long, a lot of times, you know, Pisces can get a bad rap because the creativity or the emotions and the love they're willing to put out into the world, a lot of people can't handle that, and they try to make it seem like it's something negative, when it's really not. So, you know, beware of these people in your life who, you know, they're charismatic and they are fiery and it's passionate, but they don't give a crap. In fact, most of the time they want to see you here because it's safer for them, you know? So don't be afraid, Pisces, to just really walk in your truth. Again, Mother of Swords in reverse. And then you have the Nine of Cups. So you might be longing after this air sign and they're really distracting you. But it looks like, you know, these things are getting in the way of your stability and keeping you stagnant. You have the Hanged Man here. Sorry, the light's a little weird. You know, this is your season of manifesting and rising up. You don't need to be stagnant right now, and you don't need to put your wishes into a person to fulfill you. I don't see like any, besides, yeah, Ace of Cups in reverse. So if you're dealing with an air sign or a fire sign, that you feel like hasn't supported you, and doesn't get the journey that you're on. Like, they're emptying your cup. There's no offer of love and fulfillment there. If at all possible, let it go, because it is affecting your stability and it's keeping you stuck. It could be why, your Fool is in reverse and not like headed on the journey that it's that you're called to go on right now. I really get the sense like instant gratification is not the answer right now. You have the Four of Swords in reverse. Let's see what else. And the Chariot in reverse. So the Hangman, the Fool in reverse, the Chariot in reverse. Yeah, I think, and this obviously isn't for everyone, but shut down the distractions. This is what sucks about it. These are not, there's no secure offer here for love anyway. So if these people are coming in and they want a piece of you, but they're not interested in what you're really going through and what your journey is and how you're trying to grow and what you've been through, what you have to offer. They're just a distraction that's going to stop you from moving forward into everything that the universe has for you right now. But at the same time, it's not going to go anywhere. So it's going to like hit the pause button on your growth, and you're not going to have anything to show for it. There's no celebrating here right now. There's a pause on celebration. So it just looks like in this 2-week period that the focus is really, really on figuring out what you want. See that crystal clear and know that you already deserve it. And so sorry. That's something that I was going to read, but I can't find it. Know that like you already deserve love. You already deserve a great relationship. You already are lovable. You already have like these doors opening for growth personally and financially and in your career. You don't need anyone to prove that to you, and what usually ends up happening if you're going towards people who don't have your best interest in mind, being a Pisces, you're going to want to please them. And I don't know if you're anything like me, I used to fall into a trap a lot where I thought my love could do miracles. My love could change the worst situation into something beautiful. Guess what? It just can't. It takes two people to be willing. And it's very clear that these air signs and this fire sign, and they may have air or fire in their chart, or it may just represent, their personalities. But it doesn't matter what you give them if they don't care about who you are as an individual. They'd rather, I hate to say this, but look at that picture. It's about sex and what they can get. They don't give a crap. So, don't let it get in the way of what's happening. And the awesome thing is slowly coming in, the man holding the heart. So love is definitely, coming, and you're going to manifest it, but do not let, people who are just not, they don't care how beautiful and special and strong and talented and giving you are. They'll take and throw it away because they don't have eyes to see. I hope that that resonated with somebody. If it did, please comment below because I would love to hear your story. Again, please like, share, and subscribe because I'm new to YouTube. And if you need a personal reading, check down below. And I'll be back soon with more readings. Lots of love to you, Pisces.